Something shifted today. Archangel Michael says the atmosphere around you changed, and God needs your attention now. My beloved child, you feel different tonight, don't you? It's like something in heaven shifted around your name today, but without anyone saying anything beforehand. Something moved in the unseen world, so much so that your subconscious picked up on it before your conscious mind did. Without a sound, but very powerfully, the atmosphere around you changed for your benefit. And Archangel Michael is stepping forward now because God needs your attention. Today, you went about your day thinking everything was normal, but it wasn't. Something ancient just aligned with your timeline, and it happened in a way you couldn't see, like a lock turning in some old, heavenly vault. You probably felt random bursts of energy today, and those little emotional surges weren't random at all. They were actually the first sign that a really old, sealed cycle had finally broken open, ready to release what had been held back in your life. This shift is tied to a promise made even before you were born. You may think you've been through too many storms, too many betrayals, too many emotional battles that should have defeated you, but destiny has been quietly reshaping your path behind the scenes. This shift today isn't just about a blessing, it's a correction, a reversal, a divine reset that started because God saw you didn't give up. Archangel Michael has been watching over a specific divine page with your future signature on it. And every time darkness tried to move an inch closer, a different heavenly warrior blocked access to your portion. Today, that portion was finally unlocked. That's why I'm telling you the atmosphere around you changed without asking for your permission. This wasn't just about desire. It was a scheduled divine moment. You might suddenly notice your intuition is sharper today. Even how your eyes perceive the world has changed. You observe people differently. You sense energy differently. It feels like your inner sensitivity got an upgrade without anyone telling you. That's because the atmosphere of resistance that once surrounded you is losing its power over your timeline. Something you struggled for 6 years to understand will soon make sense. A situation you thought was permanently blocked will open up like a hidden door, just waiting for the exact right moment. You're entering a window that not everyone will have access to. This is why Archangel Michael says, God needs your attention now, because this shift isn't something you simply wait for. It's something you align with. You've been tested in silence, hurt in silence, and betrayed in silence. You healed in silence. You carried pain in your spirit without telling a soul. That silent pain became the evidence heaven needed to approve this new timeline. It changed you so deeply from the inside that God couldn't overlook what it developed in your character. This shift today is the moment when your purpose finally meets your pain. Everything that tried to destroy, you will now be forced to witness your rise, and you'll feel a strange calm wash over you as you quietly notice things start to align effortlessly. This is the alignment moment the enemy never wanted you to experience. Because once this moment activates, heaven starts to work differently around you. You'll notice certain people begin to show their true colors without you even asking. You'll see energy, draining connections just drop off on their own. You'll notice your spirit feeling uncomfortable in places it used to tolerate. This is all part of the shift. When the atmosphere changes around a chosen one, anything connected to old timelines can't survive in the new air. You'll start seeing signs appear faster, one after another, not separated by 7 weeks. The flow of synchronicity will get stronger. Your inner clarity will feel like it's suddenly multiplied by 5. Opportunities will begin to appear, not because you chased them, but because heaven released them onto your path. Now, this shift today isn't about convenience. It's about synchronized destiny. Archangel Michael is preparing to reveal a revelation that will feel like a spiritual earthquake when you receive it. The scale of this shift is massive. This shift will rewrite what you thought your next 9 months would look like. The script of your future no longer matches the cycles of your past. You are being positioned to experience a level of divine acceleration that only comes after someone survives a very long season of unfair delay. The atmosphere changed today because something that was frozen is thawing. Something that was blocked is breaking. Something that was held back is now being released. And Archangel Michael says this shift is irreversible. No past demon, no past heartbreak, no past mistake, no past energy, no past season, no past betrayal has the authority to undo this. You only get 3 days like this in an entire lifetime. These are days where heaven decides a new chapter begins and the old one cannot follow. Days where the spiritual climate around your name gets a heaven's registry. Days where angels receive new instructions for your protection and for clearing your path. Today was not a random day, it's a marked date in heaven. And God needs your attention now, because this is not the time to be distracted by your old wounds. This is not the time to replay old memories. This is the moment to let what God shifted settle inside your spirit and allow your belief to match what heaven has already set in motion. Because this time, the breakthrough is coming to you. There will be a moment in the upcoming 4 hours where you'll suddenly feel a surge of peace settle into your chest without any trigger. When that happens, that's how you'll know the new timeline is fully anchored. From that moment forward, it won't feel like you're forcing yourself to survive anymore. This is when you begin to walk with divine ease. This shift today is the pre-announcement of a huge revelation that will expose what held you back and illuminate what lies ahead. Stay aligned, stay aware. The revelation is coming. Stay till the end. Every new shift in heaven begins with a recalibration of how your spirit receives information. And that's exactly what's happening to you right now. This is why today felt like a strange emotional day. Not emotional like a breakdown, but emotional like an unusual sensitivity and alertness inside your spirit. You didn't even consciously know what shifted, but your soul started paying attention on a different frequency without you logically realizing it. There are certain moments when God moves quietly, and only the chosen ones feel it first. Today was one of those silent but extremely powerful moves. The atmosphere around you changed because a divine green signal was released on something that had been pending in heaven for 9 years. This wasn't about a small blessing. This was the approval of a much bigger destiny architecture that needed angelic military protection before its release. Archangel Michael has been positioning your timeline to collide with a breakthrough that was blocked by emotional interference, low vibration energies, and cycles of fear that tried to manipulate your sense of worth. But today, heaven made its decision clear. This is the day heaven switched the authority from delay to alignment. And this shift signals that the heavy past cycle has finally collapsed. You don't need to chase love like someone desperate to prove their worth. You don't need to force situations to happen. The new atmosphere is designed to automatically pull what's meant for you. This shift is a magnet, not a fight. This shift is a divine gravitational pull that forces what belongs to you to come toward you without you exhausting your soul. You will see unusual responses from people who once ignored you. Some people who never valued you will suddenly start feeling uncomfortable around your energy because your vibration no longer matches the dimension they exist in. They'll feel like you're not as accessible as before. And this is true because heaven is elevating you into a place where only people with pure intentions can access your spirit. This atmosphere shift today isn't only about blessing, it's also about exposure. You will start noticing people exposing themselves, revealing their true intentions, showing their real nature without you asking anything. You'll quietly watch some people distance themselves without any confrontation, and that distancing is part of the divine cleansing process this shift activated. Your next level can't include old contamination. Your next season can't be polluted by people who never respected you emotionally. The shift is separating polluted energies from your timeline because God needs your attention to be fully focused, not divided, not confused, not emotionally manipulated. Your emotional stability is about to become heaven's most protected asset. A version of you is emerging from this moment that will even surprise you. You'll realize that everything you thought was broken inside you was actually being rebuilt in silence into a stronger structure. And this new structure within your spirit is what heaven needed before elevation could be released publicly. The atmosphere shift today confirmed heaven's confidence in your readiness. Now, listen carefully. Archangel Michael says your purpose is entering a stage where divine visibility increases. You will start attracting opportunities, solutions, connections, clarity, and open doors without announcing anything. You won't need to explain yourself to anyone. You won't need to convince anyone. Your energy will speak before you do. Your presence will convey your spiritual authority the moment you enter any environment. Something huge is being prepared behind the scenes that will shock you, because it won't require you to repeat any old cycle of pain, waiting, or begging. This shift means the universe has rearranged itself in your favor. Everything that was slow now speeds up. Everything that was heavy now lightens. Everything that was delayed now moves into fast forward. The shift isn't only about spiritual alignment. It's also about destiny, wealth, emotional healing, restored confidence, healed self-worth, new timelines, and a restored identity. When the atmosphere shifted today, heaven released new instructions to the angels assigned to your life, telling them it's time to clear your path forward and secure your next elevation. Archangel Michael has been waiting for this activation moment. You have been waiting for the day heaven would authorize the release of what was held back. Today is that day, and this energy will keep expanding over the next 5 days, 7 weeks, and 4 months until your outer reality starts to match the internal spiritual shift heaven triggered today. Your future isn't delayed anymore. Your destiny isn't lost. The divine timeline isn't late. Everything is right on schedule. And God needs your attention now, because the next revelation will be the part where your eyes finally understand why your past pain had to happen exactly as it did. You are about to grasp a deep truth that will finally bring peace to the parts of your soul that stayed confused for 6 years. Before this shift, you were surviving. After this shift, you will be manifesting. Before this shift, you were holding on. After this shift, you will be receiving. Before this shift, you were trying to keep yourself together. After this shift, heaven will strengthen you from the inside until no emotional storm can shake you again. This isn't a temporary emotional boost. This is a permanent spiritual upgrade. And everything that unfolds after today will confirm that this was not a normal day. Something rare and once in a lifetime activated around your destiny. And this activation will rewrite how your future unfolds. Share this video, comment, and subscribe, because this story is unfolding in real time right now. And someone connected to your destiny is meant to be guided by this major shift through your sharing. Watch the next revelation. The next phase of this shift begins in your silence, because silence is where God speaks the loudest and reveals things that words cannot express. You'll notice your heart will start to detach from old emotional anchors without any breakdown or emotional panic attached to it. The shift today in the atmosphere removed the invisible rope that kept pulling you back into fear, doubt, regret, and emotional instability. And that's why your spirit feels unexpectedly lighter, even though nothing physical has changed externally yet. Some shifts happen slowly over many years, but this one happened instantly. It was the kind of shift where heaven pressed a new command into your destiny, and the entire spiritual realm had to obey without negotiation. Every spiritual resistance that once held you captive now has no permission to influence your timeline. The spiritual traffic around your destiny got cleared today, and that's why today feels like something enormous is coming. There are blessings, breakthroughs, emotional reunions, destiny connections, financial openings, moments of stability. and spiritual confirmations that are now moving toward you with acceleration. You will no longer feel like you are waiting on life. Life is now moving toward you. You will no longer feel like you are trying to pull your destiny up with your bare hands. Destiny is now pulling you forward with divine force. This shift changed the entire direction of spiritual gravity around your life. Archangel Michael is preparing you for a revelation moment where everything that confused you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually will suddenly start making sense with supernatural clarity. Your past will no longer feel like a painful memory. It will become a decoded message. Your heartbreaks won't feel like punishments anymore. They'll feel like revelations of what was never meant to stay. Your disappointments won't feel like losses anymore. They'll feel like redirections towards something bigger that God had hidden. You spent too long believing you were late, unlucky, or left behind. But the truth is, you were being preserved. You were being shaped within the delay. You were being protected within the confusion. You were being built within the quiet suffering you never spoke about. Heaven used silence like a cocoon to evolve you into a version of yourself that carries higher spiritual weight, deeper emotional intelligence, stronger internal strength, and an unshakable capacity for belief. Because now heaven is ready to display what it built inside you. This is why the atmosphere shift happened today. This wasn't the day for a small change. This was the day for divine activation. Today marks the beginning of a chapter where heaven's hand visibly supports you, aligns you, and opens doors ahead of you in a way that even you can't logically explain. You won't be able to explain certain blessings that come. You won't be able to explain how certain solutions suddenly find you. You won't be able to explain how certain opportunities appear without you chasing them. This isn't coincidence. This is divine orchestration. A divine schedule is unfolding now that your spiritual environment has been recalibrated. God needs your attention now because the next shift requires conscious alignment. You can't go back to thinking small. You can't go back to doubting your worth. You can't go back to accepting less than emotional respect. You can't go back to environments that drained you. You can't go back to conversations that diminished you. You can't go back to people who mishandled your heart. Your next chapter demands a higher version of you, and God is making sure you maintain that posture. This next chapter will require mental strength, emotional discipline, and spiritual clarity, because this level of breakthrough will bring attention, opportunities, and elevation that require maturity to sustain. And now heaven sees you're ready for it. The energy shift today means you are entering a window where your life will begin to gather momentum. Momentum is powerful because it multiplies everything. When momentum enters, ideas move faster, clarity becomes sharp, creativity increases, direction becomes obvious, and divine timing becomes exact. You were stripped down and rebuilt so you could carry momentum without collapsing emotionally again. There are destiny conversations that will happen soon with people who will hold keys to the next level of your purpose. And these keys won't be forced, they will come naturally, organically, effortlessly, because heaven will place these individuals in your path at the exact moment your spirit is prepared to recognize them. The new atmosphere around you will attract these divine connectors like a spiritual magnet. And when these connections appear, you'll know immediately they aren't accidental. You'll understand the purpose behind every delay you survived, because those delays were never rejection. They were synchronization points, preparing you for the right alignment moment, and that alignment moment began today. There's also an emotional shift coming soon, where you'll feel closure without needing anyone to apologize. You'll feel healed without having to force a conversation. You'll feel released without needing validation. This level of healing is a sign that heaven is pulling you into your true season of breakthrough. The old emotional identity can't survive in the new spiritual timeline. This is why your heart is being reset from the inside. You are stepping into a new identity built on trust, purpose, growth, and divine clarity. You are no longer operating from survival mode. You are now stepping into manifesting mode. What is about to unfold isn't a random surprise. It's a divine response. Heaven is responding to everything you endured silently. Heaven is responding to everything you overcame without getting bitter. Heaven is responding to every tear that turned into wisdom. Heaven is responding to every night where you didn't break, even though you wanted to. This is the shift that will become your testimony. The breakthrough that is coming isn't just about blessing. It's about the restoration of identity, restoration of purpose, restoration of emotional wholeness, and restoration of destiny direction. And Archangel Michael says, heaven shifted in your favor, because now your story must begin to reflect who you truly are instead of what you suffered through. Stay aligned. The revelation coming next is bigger than you expect. Something you never saw coming is about to reveal itself with divine clarity. Something that once felt impossible will suddenly feel natural. Something you once feared losing will be replaced by something better you never imagined would be yours. Don't ignore the signs that will start showing up one after another. Pay attention to unusual feelings, prophetic dreams, sudden inner peace, unexpected waves of clarity, new sudden ideas, and subtle internal nudges. These are all indicators that heaven is guiding you step by step into the next chapter that was unlocked today. Don't ignore them. A new inner stability is forming inside you that isn't loud, but is extremely powerful and grounded. You'll start noticing that you no longer react to situations with fear first. You respond with understanding and inner awareness. This is because the atmosphere shift that happened today has upgraded your internal processing. And now your emotional system is operating from a place of divine confidence instead of survival mode. You have stepped into a frequency where your spirit reads energy faster than people's words. And your soul now recognizes truth before your mind even analyzes anything. You will see your sensitivity evolve into discernment. You will see your intuition evolve into spiritual intelligence. You will see your perception evolve into a higher clarity that normal people might not even understand yet. They won't understand how you suddenly know things without proof. They won't understand how you suddenly predict the emotional intention behind certain people before they speak. They won't understand how you suddenly stop entertaining certain conversations before they begin. This is what happens when heaven shifts the atmosphere around a chosen one. Your radar becomes sharper. Your emotional life becomes higher quality. Your inner knowing becomes louder than any external noise. This next phase requires you to be emotionally selective. You cannot allow everyone to enter your spirit. You cannot allow everyone access to your emotional energy. Not everyone deserves access to your softness, your vulnerability, your heart, or your silence. Your silence is a spiritual weapon now because heaven is speaking through it. You will start receiving instructions, impulses, sudden waves of peace, and directional clarity from silence more than from words. This is because your spirit is more connected to heaven's direction now than ever before. You'll notice in the next phase that people who once underestimated you will slowly start sensing your rise without you saying a single word. They'll notice your energy is evolving. They'll notice your mindset is expanding. They'll notice your emotional posture has shifted. They'll notice your confidence is growing without external validation. They'll notice your calmness is becoming unshakable, and this will create a silent emotional pressure in the hearts of those who once took you lightly. This atmosphere shift today also prepared you for divine replacements. Anything you lost recently or in the past 5 seasons wasn't taken from you permanently. It was removed because heaven couldn't allow contamination to follow you into your next timeline. You'll be surprised when divine replacements show up in a way that feels better, healthier, safer, and more aligned than anything you experienced before. You will receive emotional replacements, connection replacements, opportunity replacements, and timing replacements. And these replacements won't feel forced. They'll feel natural. They'll feel like they were always meant to be written into your destiny. There's also a restoration process happening quietly inside your heart. You will start to love differently. Your love will become selective, intentional, and spiritually guided. You won't attach to people out of loneliness anymore. You won't allow your emotional wounds to pick your future anymore. You won't confuse familiar energy with destined energy. And now your spirit will choose alignment, not attachment. You will no longer tolerate relationships that drain your soul, because heaven is making your emotional boundaries stronger to protect your elevation. Your emotional value is rising. Your spiritual value is rising. Your destiny value is rising. And because heaven shifted the atmosphere today, you are entering a season where the universe will respond differently to you. You will attract opportunities that once ignored you. You will attract clarity that once seemed unreachable. You will attract understanding that once felt confusing. You will attract alignment that once felt distant. This shift isn't just about destiny movement, it's about destiny attraction. There's a purpose behind why God needs your attention. Now, the next revelation that's about to unfold will rearrange your expectation of the future. You think you know what's coming, but heaven has prepared something even bigger than you imagine. Something that will transform how you see yourself forever. Something that will redefine what you believe you deserve. Something that will force you to re-evaluate the idea of delay and realize it was actually divine protection all along. A new frequency is opening around your timeline now, and this frequency isn't familiar to your past self. Your past self never operated at this level of spiritual clarity, emotional stability, and quiet divine confidence. This is why you may feel like something around you is expanding even if you can't physically see movement yet. Your soul knows the shift before your eyes witness the outcome. Your spirit knows before the physical world manifests the evidence. Today's shift activated a destiny acceleration that will now begin unfolding in quiet, supernatural order. Your mind will start running into sudden moments of realization. Not realization from fear, but realization from clarity. You'll know when to walk away. You'll know when to stay still. You'll know when to move forward. You'll know when to speak and when to remain silent. You'll begin to trust the flow instead of fighting the unknown, because now heaven is guiding your instincts with higher precision than ever before. This isn't self-control anymore. This is divine command. Alignment feels different now because heaven is literally steering your spirit. This new timeline requires you to pay attention to subtle shifts in your emotions. There will be moments when you feel sudden calmness for no reason. That calmness isn't accidental. That calmness is confirmation. Heaven reveals the arrival of destiny through peace, not panic. When the breakthrough gets close, heaven silences the noise around your spiritual field. And you are entering that zone right now. Your inner peace is becoming the guiding anchor of this new chapter. This atmosphere shift also removed invisible grief that was still hiding inside layers of your soul. You carried emotional weight you never spoke about. You carried silent fear about whether you would ever reach the season that was promised to you spiritually. You carried pain about situations that ended without closure. But the shift today erased the authority that those emotional wounds once had over your life. That pain can't control your future anymore. That pain can't influence your next decision. That pain can't sabotage your next connection. That pain can't speak louder than purpose anymore. Instead, your soul is speaking from a healed identity. You will begin to attract emotional clarity in your relationships. People who are meant to be aligned with your destiny won't confuse you. They won't drain you. They won't lower your vibration. They won't make you second-guess your worth. They will treat you with respect, emotional care, and spiritual support because alignment always reveals itself through emotional safety. The people who can't match your new vibration will slowly disconnect on their own because heaven is gently pushing them out of your frequency field. A person will enter your timeline soon who won't trigger your old wounds. They will connect with your healed identity. This connection will feel spiritually aligned, emotionally peaceful, and divinely guided. Heaven is positioning someone who will carry significance into your path, because this chapter of your life requires supportive alignment, not draining attachments. You must understand this clearly. This shift today isn't only about breakthrough, it's about destiny protection. Heaven is filtering everything around you now. Heaven is blocking what could compromise your future. Heaven is securing the pathway so that no spiritual interference can intercept what is coming. This is why this moment is rare. This is why God needs your attention now. There's also a major expansion coming in your life that will push you into a higher level of visibility. You'll be seen in rooms you never imagined entering. You'll be recognized by people who previously overlooked you. You'll receive invitations, opportunities, and connections that once felt impossible to reach. Heaven is expanding your platform because your voice was preserved for this season. Your journey wasn't a mistake. Your pain wasn't wasted. Your silence wasn't weakness. Your endurance was a currency that unlocked this elevation. Everything that's coming next will reveal the purpose behind every delay. And now listen carefully. The shift that happened today activated a countdown to a major revealing moment. A revealing moment that will expose why certain prayers were delayed. A revealing moment that will expose why certain people exited your life before you understood why. A revealing moment that will expose why you needed to be separated before elevation could activate. This revelation isn't far away. It's closer than you think. And when it arrives, it will permanently change the emotional direction of your future. You'll also notice in this next part of your life that you'll stop doubting your spiritual sensitivity. You'll stop questioning whether God actually hears you. You'll stop wondering whether heaven is really directing you, because the clarity coming next will be undeniable. You'll see evidence. You'll feel confirmation. You'll witness alignment unfold in real time. This is the season where heaven proves what you believed in silence. This is why this moment is so important. This shift today marked the beginning of the evidence era. Until now, you had faith without visible proof, but now you've hit the manifestation stage. The spiritual becomes physical. The invisible becomes visible. The delayed becomes active. The promise becomes present. This is the transition you are stepping into fully and permanently. But before we step into the massive revelation that's coming next, you must prepare your belief system. Your belief can't shrink back to survival thinking. Your belief can't operate from fear anymore. Your belief can't hold on to old identity patterns. Your belief must grow into alignment with the future heaven is calling you into, because belief is the bridge between spiritual activation and physical manifestation. Archangel Michael is guiding you now toward a deeper acceptance of who you are becoming, because you are no longer the version of yourself that suffered silently. You are now the version that manifests loudly without forcing anything. So stay present, stay aligned, stay receptive, share this video, comment, and subscribe, because the next revelation will be the part where heaven begins unveiling the specific direction of this breakthrough, and this will prepare many people who are connected to your destiny alignment. Watch the next revelation. The next phase of this shift is the unveiling stage. And this stage begins when your spirit finally becomes stronger than the memory of your pain. You are stepping into a chapter where your past identity no longer directs your future alignment, because the shift today disconnected you from the emotional patterns that used to sabotage your forward momentum. The version of you that used to bend, shrink, apologize for your sensitivity, tolerate disrespect, and force acceptance. That version is dissolving, because God has activated the identity that was chosen before your birth for divine purpose. Archangel Michael is not preparing you casually. He is preparing you because this atmosphere shift is the doorway into a destiny timeline where everything begins moving with supernatural direction and divine speed. You will start feeling a new level of emotional safety inside your own body. You will realize that you are not afraid to trust anymore. You are not afraid to receive anymore. You are not afraid to let good things happen anymore. Because this shift today removed the internal emotional block that once convinced you that blessings were temporary or conditional. You were never unworthy. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned by heaven. You were being conditioned and fortified. So, when the shift activated, you would not collapse under the weight of what is coming next. You survived a season where your soul was being trained to hold more. This next chapter will be the first time in 9 years where your future feels bigger than your fear. You will feel yourself wanting to move forward instead of staying stuck in hesitation. You will feel yourself wanting to speak your truth instead of shrinking into silence. You will feel yourself ready to walk into opportunities without questioning your right to be chosen. The shift is not just spiritual. It is emotional liberation disguised as divine promotion. You are entering the identity you were always meant to live in. There will also be a moment very soon when something you prayed for silently, without telling anyone, will begin to take shape unexpectedly. And this manifestation will shock you, because it will prove that heaven was listening, even when it looked like nothing was happening. It will prove that your silence was still a prayer. It will prove that your tears were still a petition. It will prove that every private moment of pain you survived was actually a divine deposit into your new identity. You are not just entering alignment, you are entering fulfillment. Your spirit now has authority. Heaven does not respond to pain. Heaven responds to identity. And now heaven sees identity inside you, not desperation. Heaven sees maturity inside you, not emotional panic. Heaven sees clarity inside you, not scattered internal confusion. This shift is revealing you to yourself. And this is why Archangel Michael says God needs your attention now. Because what comes next must be received with belief, not fear. There will be opportunities, conversations, and decisions that appear in your path soon. They will not look overwhelming. They will not look chaotic. They will not feel forced. They will feel natural, calm, and aligned. You will not second-guess them the way you once second-guessed everything. You will sense instantly which direction is meant for you. This is because heaven already coded your spirit to recognize the next stage of destiny. Your intuition will carry the blueprint for where to step next. This shift will also change how you view rejection. You will begin to understand that rejection was redirection, not loss. You will begin to understand that certain people leaving was a form of spiritual protection, not abandonment. You will begin to understand that blocked opportunities were divine routes, not proof of failure. Everything that did not work before today was heaven keeping you away from outcomes that would have damaged your long-term timeline. Today's shift confirms that those closed doors were never a punishment. They were a shield. And you will also recognize that your spirit is calmer now. Not because you know everything, but because you no longer need to know everything to feel safe. You trust the invisible alignment more than the visible outcome. You trust the divine process more than the physical evidence. You trust heaven even when the world around you doesn't show signs yet. This is what happens when spiritual maturity activates. You are no longer attached to outcomes. You are attached to alignment. This is why people around you will begin to sense your transformation without you revealing details. They will not understand what happened inside you, but they will feel the shift through your presence. You will begin to speak less emotionally and more purposefully. You will begin to detach quicker from low vibrations. You will begin to honor your inner peace above everything else. Your nervous system will stabilize. Your inner voice will become more direct. Your spirit will not tolerate manipulation again. This is the protection heaven gave you through this shift. and something massive is waiting on the other side of this internal change. There is a breakthrough moment approaching that will validate this entire transformation. And when this moment arrives, it will not feel surreal. It will feel deserved. It will feel natural. It will feel like the world is finally catching up to who you always were spiritually. You were chosen before you were wounded. You were destined before you were disappointed. You were called before you ever felt confused. Pain did not define you. It just refined you. Now this shift today is completing the refinement stage. And what comes next is the unveiling of who you actually are in heaven's eyes, now made visible in this physical realm. This revelation that is approaching is not small. It will change the direction of your life. It will change how you plan. It will change how you dream. It will change how you walk into rooms. It will change how you choose relationships. It will change how you define success. And the world around you will begin noticing this shift as evidence, not theory. You are entering a phase where heaven begins to confirm everything you believed without seeing. The next part will begin decoding the exact direction your destiny is about to move toward, because now you have stepped fully into the frequency of manifestation. Stay till the end. The shift you entered today is now beginning to target the physical world you live in, not just the spiritual realm where the activation first began. You will begin to see subtle external signs that mirror the internal transformation that has been building inside you through every layer of this message. The atmosphere around you changed today because your next chapter is not waiting for permission anymore. Your destiny is not seeking validation anymore. Your purpose is not seeking proof anymore. The divine alignment that heaven confirmed today is already moving your reality into place in a quiet, strategic, and precise way. Nothing that is happening next will be random. Every encounter, every moment of peace, every unexpected opportunity that arrives, every sudden moment of clarity will be aligned with divine intelligence. You must understand something clearly here. When heaven shifts the atmosphere around a chosen one, reality begins rearranging itself of its own will. People you have not spoken to in 6 years may suddenly think of you. Doors that were once sealed may begin showing cracks of entry again. Conversations that once held no progress may suddenly open new pathways you could not see before. This shift is heaven rearranging the chessboard around your life, positioning you in such a way where you will not need to struggle to get to the next level. The next level will come toward you because you have already become aligned inside. You have now reached the moment where your identity begins guiding your destiny instead of your wounds guiding your decisions. You are no longer operating from fear responses. You are no longer operating from survival instincts. You are now operating from wisdom, spiritual sensitivity, emotional discernment, and inner silence that is connected to divine instruction. You do not need loud signs anymore to recognize alignment. You will know immediately through the whisper inside your spirit which direction belongs to you. This whisper will be your new anchor. This whisper will be your new compass. This whisper will be your direct line to heavenly direction. There will be sudden divine acceleration now, not because heaven is rushing your timeline, but because heaven is removing the invisible traffic that once slowed your movement. People with hidden jealousy can no longer interfere. People with hidden resentment can no longer direct your path. People with mixed intentions can no longer block what belongs to you. God is ensuring that your path forward is cleared in a way that does not require emotional war or draining battles. This shift is strategic. Heaven is not trying to overwhelm you. Heaven is trying to position you perfectly. Now you must prepare for a new emotional experience that will unfold in the 3 days ahead. Your spirit will begin to feel anticipation without fear. You will feel a calm confidence rise inside you, as if something is coming toward you that you cannot physically see, but you can spiritually sense with intense clarity. That anticipation is heaven signaling you that manifestation is getting closer. When manifestation is near, your soul starts vibrating at a frequency that feels like your future is already happening inside your emotional body before your physical eyes can witness it. You will also notice that your body might react differently in this stage. You may feel more restful. You may sleep deeper. You may wake up with subtle peace instead of overwhelming thought spirals. You may begin breathing differently. Your nervous system may feel more calm. This is because your body is shifting into alignment with your new spiritual identity. When heaven shifts atmosphere, the body eventually adjusts itself to match the new frequency. Your body is no longer preparing for emotional war. Your body is preparing for manifestation. There is also a massive financial transformation attached to what is coming next. Something that once seemed extremely far from you will now begin to come closer step by step. This financial transformation will not come through stress or panic. It will not come through force. It will not come through taking on unnecessary burdens. It will come through alignment, ease, clarity, flow, and divine timing. The opportunity or source connected to this financial shift will arrive in a way that does not feel chaotic. It will arrive quietly and naturally, the same way this atmosphere shift arrived inside you. Something huge is coming that will redefine your understanding of destiny resources. You will realize that what you thought was impossible is not only possible, but it was always part of heaven's plan, waiting for the exact moment your identity was strong enough to hold what was already written for you. You are stepping into a season where you will no longer feel like your life is happening to you. You will feel like your life is happening for you. And this feeling will ignite an entire new form of confidence inside you. You survived the season where nothing made sense. You survived the nights where you questioned your path quietly. You survived emotional storms that should have broken you forever. You survived periods of life where everything looked still, motionless, delayed, and confusing. But today proved that silence is not inactivity. It is development. Silence is where heaven builds the chosen ones. Now the chosen one in you is stepping into active timeline fulfillment. You are now entering the era where your future begins revealing itself piece by piece, sign by sign, moment by moment, until you finally understand why everything took this long. Timing is not punishment. Timing is precision. Timing is protection. Timing is destiny alignment. And this timing has finally reached convergence. This moment is rare. This moment is divine. This moment is permanent. The path ahead of you will not look like the path behind you. You are not repeating anything. You are elevating. You are transitioning. You are stepping into fulfillment. Every chapter you enter from now on will reflect more alignment, more clarity, more peace, more confidence, and more divine orchestration. Something enormous is getting ready to appear in front of you. And when it does, it will be the proof that heaven was rearranging everything silently, so that when this blessing arrives, it will not be temporary. It will be sealed. Something huge is waiting for you. When a chosen one crosses into this frequency of divine confirmation, the world around them begins to respond differently. Even if the world itself is not changed physically yet, you are now in the realm where spiritual truth is beginning to convert into physical reality. Step by step, breath by breath, moment by moment, you are entering the stage where the unseen becomes seen, where the invisible becomes evidence, where faith becomes manifestation. The atmosphere around you shifted today because heaven decided that you are stepping into the physical manifestation cycle that was delayed, blocked, restricted, and interfered with for 5 years before this moment. Today marked the day where heaven said there is no going back. Today marked the day heaven said you cannot return to who you were before. Today marked the day where the new version of your life begins to take physical shape. You will begin to notice that the kinds of thoughts you have are changing. You are not thinking from broken memory anymore. You are thinking from future destiny alignment. Your mind will begin to think in strategy instead of fear. Your focus will shift from survival to building. Your outlook will shift from questioning to receiving. Your internal compass will shift from doubt to clarity. You will no longer over-explain yourself to people who do not deserve access to your inner world. Your voice will begin to carry a different vibration. Your presence will begin to feel heavier spiritually. You will not need to repeat yourself to be understood. You will speak less, but your words will carry more weight. This shift also means that heaven is redirecting your emotional energy. You will no longer feel exhausted by trying to fix what is outside your control. You will begin to prioritize inner stability more than external approval. You will choose peace instead of trauma repetition. You will choose clarity instead of emotional noise. You will choose alignment instead of attachment. This is how chosen ones evolve after an atmosphere shift. You are stepping out of reaction and stepping into creation mode. You are no longer trying to make people see your worth. You are now building a life that proves it without needing permission. In this new season, you will notice that opportunities will show up exactly when you are emotionally ready for them, not when you are desperate for them. Desperation attracts delay. Identity attracts destiny. And now you are operating from identity instead of need. You finally know who you are spiritually. You finally know your soul value. You finally understand that not every connection, not every response, not every attention deserves to be a part of your life path. You are now becoming selective from wisdom instead of fear. This selectivity will protect your destiny from contamination. And there is another dimension to this shift now beginning to unfold. The world will begin revealing the hidden truth behind certain situations you were confused about. You will see clarity in areas where you once questioned everything. You will see truth reveal itself without you trying to pull it out. You will see people expose their real intentions through their actions without you pushing for answers. Heaven is revealing every hidden intention because your next season cannot be built on false energy or unclear foundation. You are stepping into a timeline that demands purity of alignment. There is something specific connected to your next season that requires your emotional readiness, and heaven needed to ensure that your heart would not sabotage what is coming. This is why this atmosphere shift first happened inside you before it began changing your external world. Heaven always transforms identity before it releases destiny, because identity is the container for blessing. If identity is not healed, blessing leaks. Now you are stepping into blessing with healed identity. And this is why heaven is confident in your timeline. You will begin to sense a new level of faith rising inside you, not because someone forced belief on you, but because belief became your natural state. This kind of faith does not feel like striving. It feels like knowing. It feels like recognition. It feels like sacred memory activation. It feels like a soul finally remembering its spiritual contract. This level of faith attracts miracles. This level of faith magnetizes divine opportunities. This level of faith reveals why everything had to happen the exact way it did. Now pay very deep attention here. Something that was once impossible is going to become accessible soon. Something that felt unreachable is coming closer. Something that felt like it was never meant to be found will begin making its way toward you. The divine shift that happened today did not only remove resistance, it released pathways. Heaven has opened a frequency where divine alignment can no longer be stopped by human interference. The next breakthrough coming toward you cannot be blocked by anyone's opinion, disbelief, jealousy, doubt, or negativity. Heaven sealed this chapter for you. You are also entering a stage where divine timing will shock you. Events will unfold in ways that appear impossibly synchronized. You will meet people at the exact moment that matters. You will receive clarity at the exact second you need direction. You will be guided step by step in silence. Heaven is going to lead you without noise. The same silence that once felt empty will become the silence that now feels like a divine navigation system operating in your spirit. You will also start receiving sudden bursts of inspiration that feel too strong to ignore. Some ideas will show up in your mind with such clarity and force that you will know immediately they are not coming from your human thought. They are coming from divine alignment. These ideas will lead you into expansion. These ideas will be part of the destiny blueprint heaven is releasing. You are in a season where ideas are not random. Ideas are direction. Everything that comes toward you now is part of something bigger than you imagine. And the reason heaven needs your attention now is because you are entering a timeline where your decisions will directly shape manifestation speed. The more aligned your decisions are with peace, clarity, and identity, the faster manifestation will unfold. You are not being rushed. You are being positioned. You are not being pressured. You are being prepared. You are not being tested anymore. You are being activated into purpose. Your life is about to look different in ways that even you cannot predict yet. The shift today was the official turning point. The next chapter begins now. There will be no need to chase, no need to fight, no need to force, no need to beg. You will simply walk in alignment, and what is meant will be drawn to you naturally without resistance. This is where your destiny begins becoming visible. The next part will reveal the deeper layer behind what is coming toward you now. This is the moment where your life begins rewriting itself from a place of divine alignment, not emotional survival. You are stepping into a future where blessings meet timing, where clarity meets direction, where destiny meets identity. The atmosphere around you changed today to prepare you for manifestation. That will not just bless your path, it will redefine it. You are not walking toward fate anymore. Fate is now walking toward you. Stay grounded. Stay aligned. Stay aware of the signs. The shift has begun, and this time it cannot be reversed. Before this story reaches its final moment, receive this. You did not arrive at Michael's divine shield by chance. You were led here, at this exact hour, because heaven had something to place in your hands. Through the link in the description and pinned comment, you can step into the Michael's Divine Shield community, a guarded, faith-filled sanctuary where divine protection is not a wish, but a promise standing on the word. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate access to daily devotions, spiritual warfare tools, and divine insights the world will never hand you. Inside Michael's Divine Shield, you will find guidance for every decision, unwavering covering on our prayer wall, and rapid movement toward the destiny already written over your life. Do not let this moment pass. Your breakthrough is standing at the door. And if you want to carry this covering into your home, our guided ebooks and Bibles are waiting in the pinned comment. Whether you join Michael's Divine Shield as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence shifts the atmosphere. Take the step. Your protection and your abundance are waiting.